Now I want to introduce you to Google Map, and it's up here under this toolbar like the others. If you click on here, and it looks like this. And it kind of has this classic look here. Alright. And you can tell I'm logged in because it has my picture here and my maps and those things here. So it starts a basic look. Let me just do like this, something you're looking for that you know what it is. Okay, and so you find my home look, and you can switch it right here to the Google Earth look, which is kind of cool. It used to be a separate download and stuff, and now it's just part of their regular thing. And you can see it. This sky image is several years old because how dry it is. If you look in my backyard here, this is all my backyard. This is my house, and the neighbor here has lots of trees, and they have a lot of landscape. But this is one big ball field out here. This is a drainage way behind us. This is Sertoma Avenue over here. But I say you can kind of tell it's, and you can tip this around however you want to do it, and I'll zoom back a little bit and kind of show you where we live. But it's just so dry in this picture. I'll show you how close we live. This is the golf course. This is Keene Golf Course, and of course, look how dirty that, or how dry that is. And just a little bit farther up here is Roosevelt High School, where one of my boys attends, and the other one is just down here a little ways at Memorial. And so that gives you an idea of kind of our situation on West Sioux Falls. But I say it's several years old. I'm going to go back to Classic Maps. One of the things I like most about this is that it also integrates to your phone. I have an Android phone, and this comes in there, and it gives you voice. It also becomes a GPS, and it literally gives you voice directions on that, and it's just part of the data plan. It used to be a separate plan. You had to pay additional to have GPS, but now that's just part of it. So what am I doing with this? Well, this may be a communication tool for you to get people different places, and especially parents or students or other teachers, and be a thing to you learn how to build maps and how to share the maps, how to integrate them. Can I just ask you for this? Can I have a little grace? This is a changing piece here, and I'm going to get lost a couple times finding out how to do it and stuff. And so if you would just be patient with me, and mostly where I ask for your patience is you could easily have views that look different than this one. So with that, on creating a map that you can share, I want you to come with me here, and that's right down here, this little thing, a little settings button. When you click on it, it goes to My Places. And so you want to come up here to My Places like this. And here, the first thing it's going to ask you to do is to put your home and work address in here, and those types of things. Okay, so when you get those, let's go ahead and create a map. Let's create a map. All right, so we're going to create it like this, and it takes me to this, and I'm assuming yours will do the same. And I'm going to go out to this next one. Okay, and follow this, because this is what I'm going to ask you to do. Well, first of all, you can import stuff here. I know the import data from this. I'm not quite sure what to do with all that, so I'm just going to leave that. But first of all, I'm going to find a place. I'm coming back to my home address here. Okay, and it's going to take me there. It says it's right there. Okay, and so that's my spot. I click on it, it goes like this. All right, and I'm going to add it to a map, and there it is. All right, that's now saved. So we'll get directions. Here's the thing, I just hit this little icon right here. It says get directions, and I'm going to put these in. I'm going to go from my place here. I don't know if I can drag. Yeah, there, I just clicked on it. Okay, and here I want to go to Dakota State. So I'm going to say this. And there it is. All right. And now it's giving me the directions. And there's a lot of different ways you can go. Now Highway 19 is under construction, but this is up the interstate over here. That would be just fine. Right? You can add a destination. You go to third place. However you want to do this. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is give this a name. And this is what I'm going to have you do too. I'm going to say this is Dr. Fegan. I think I know how to spell it. Home to DSU. Maybe I'll just do this. Instead of home, I'll say this, Sioux Falls. Because I'm going to have you do it from where you're from. And I just give it some identifying stuff like that. All right. So I've saved that. So here, this will be the map for that. Now, with that, I'm going to share like this, and I'm just going to see what that's look like. So I should be able to do like I've done before. I'm going to share it with all of you. Let's know if I want to. And I'm going to say you can edit it. And the reason I'm going to say you can edit it is because I'm going to ask you to put yours on here also. Put yours on my map. So when you get this shared, you put directions from your place where you grew up. Well, I'd say it doesn't have to be where you grew up, where you currently live, where your family lives, other than Madison. If you're from Madison, it's going to be a pretty short map. But I want yours to be on here. And you will do a thing just like this, a search on this one. And you'll give it a name like this so I know what it is. Okay? And so that's shared. Now, I'm going to also separately ask you to create your own map this way. And you're going to have to do some experimenting, but with this, there's a way to embed this. Change it. Okay. I can't remember exactly how to do it. Let me see if I can figure that out. How to embed or link these is a little different. And again, I think there's a disconnect between these two. So here's what I'm going to have you do. You come back to this page, and let me show you where I'm at here. I come back to Maps, and I come back down here. And you probably figure this out quicker than I do. I probably do it from here. Nope, I have to come down here. So I'm going to click back in here to My Places. And this is it. I can't use this. Even though I have it saved, if I kick on this, it takes me back out to this one, and I can't do the link. I can't embed from here. So watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to come back and say, where is my home? And I want directions that are better yet. I'm going to do like this. I want my work or school or whatever you're, I'm going to put DSU. I'm going to DSU. Here's my directions. Then here I'm just going to have to type in my home address again. Like that. And so you see the directions come up like that. Now here's the link how to share this. Once you've got it, this is how you can share it. Right, here's the link, but what I'm after is this HTML. So I'm going to take this code and I'm going to have you put it two different places. This isn't the shared one. I mean this is your own that you're just going to teach you how to put this on your web pages. The first thing I'm going to have you is in your wiki. And the wiki would be like this. If you were here, I'm going to make a link to a page for you on the wiki spaces, And so I'm going to say here, home here, I'll say like this. I'm just going to, just for demonstration, because I'm going to have you do this. And I'm going to make a page that says home. Right, now it comes back. And I'm going to go to that page, and I'm going to drop this in here. So here's what I do. I edit this. I'm going to have it in this here, and it's under the widgets again, and maps. And here's a map. Wants to know which one. It's the Google map, and then you paste this in here. Okay, and now someone else could come on here and you know, and navigate it too to find out this. But if you want to share, and you have the same capabilities, but if you want to share now with parents or students or other teachers, you're able to send maps how to get places. All right, so that's one. I want to do this also in Google, on the Google Sites. All right, here's one I'm going to put it under. Is this one here? Looks like this. I have a link made for my maps. All right, I'm going to take this one out of here just to show you how I do it. I think I know how. Okay, so I'm going to put my map here. So I've got, like usual, I'm going to put insert. There should be one here that says maps also. Here it is, map. Okay, wanted me to give it a name. Oh, I see. It wants me to paste the link here. I think I can drop it down here. We'll see. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Oh, I see. Here for this, it wants the URL. I remember that now. And it will convert the URL to this. Okay. Entries not supported, huh? Okay. Let me figure out why that's not supported. Ah, now I got it. After struggling with this thing for 30 minutes since I left you, let me show you there's really only one way to do this. I looked this up. You go to the edit button here, and you can't bring your map in. You have to create your own in here. So I'm going to say insert a map. Now watch closely, because I want you to do this on your Google Sites and link it in. It's a little cumbersome, and I'm going to say I want Dakota State. There it is, Washington. And then I've got to do this even. I have to drop a place mark there, like that, and tell it to select. And now, here, this name, you can have what you want here. You can change it or set it like this, so it comes up pretty good. And it looked like this. You tell it to save, and you get this. It just simply marks it. And so you can view it on your Google Maps, go that way, or you can just simply get directions from here. If I click on this, it takes me just out to the Google Maps where I can. I'm logged in, so I can now work from here, or I can simply do this. Also, I can get directions right here too. Okay, so that's about all you can do. And anything here, I'm not quite sure here. Yeah, it gives me so I can get directions from wherever. But I thought it would put a name here. I'm not quite sure why it doesn't do that. Maybe if I click on this on the app here. See, I thought it would say this instead of the address. Okay, so you'll do one of those. So on the map, what we're going to do is insert it into your wiki spaces and into your Google Sites. You're going to put a different one in the Google Sites, and then you'll come back to your check sheet in your Google Sites also. And I'm going to have you do that also. This will be a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to challenge you on this too, is to go ahead and make a place. Well, I'll make that separate. Okay, Google Maps.